I am a huge fan of JoWo Nibs because I have a beautiful collection of pens, and then I can have all different nibs, and I can mix and match the nibs in between these pens, which is just really freeing. Sometimes you get a pen and the nib just doesn't work for you, or it's not the right size, and then you're basically stuck. A JoWo nib, the nib units are threaded, so I have a broad nib here. All I do is twist the pen body and the whole nib unit comes out. They're also friction fit, so they are very easy to swap if you don't want to use a threaded nib. Screwing this in, now I have a medium nib on the pen. It's super easy. With something like a Mont Blanc, the nib that you buy with this pen is pretty much going to stay on this pen. Mont Blanc does not sell replacement nibs. You need a special tool to remove the nib, which Mont Blanc also doesn't sell. So your only options are sending it to a nibmeister for adjustment and really hoping for the best. Whereas if you buy a JoWo nib pen, you can pretty much swap it out with all sorts of different pens. You can have, pens with nibs done by a custom maker, like this is a Monty Winfield Vario nib, which I'll be doing a review of. This is a super nice flex nib. On this Montegrappa Tarvisium, a nib from Custom Nib Studios, a Dolce nib. This is a cursive italic fine, super nice. And of course, there are all sorts of different styles applied to the finish of these nibs. This is a Delta Bio, which has such a cool engraving. I really love the look of this, as well as the Nettuno NE 2.0 nib here in black. They just look really beautiful. And I also have here a vintage Waterman 100-year pen fitted to this Gioia Bella Vista, just threaded nib housing, so I can swap all these nibs very easily. I can have vintage flex, I can have modern flex nibs like I have on these two here, a cursive italic. You can just have basically any kind of nib type that you want, and you can swap them between all of these different pens. That's why I love JoWo nibs. You just get freedom. You're not locked into any nib.